Hello and welcome everybody to episode 28 of Weekly Installed. This is going to be a really quick one because I want to get home. My name is Ben McMahon, joined by Conor Barrett.
Hello.
Brian Gagich.
Hello.
There's a lot of news this week, but we don't have time to talk about it. Thanks for joining. See you next week.
Bye.
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 Do you think that's okay?
Yeah, no, that's really good.
Like we can go now.
Yeah. No, I'm right.
I might just stay here for a bit. We just have a bit of a chat or something, will we?
Yeah.
Did you see, have you done much since we last met? I haven't seen you in a week, Con. What's happened in that week?
What have I been doing? Fixing laptops for people.
Nice.
I had to uninstall Windows XP
Oh, wow.
and install Windows 7, but the laptop didn't like Windows 7, so I had to uninstall Windows 7 and reinstall Windows XP.
It's a common problem. I've encountered myself
And
many
it
times.
really, really frustrated me, and I've had the laptop for about a week now.
Nice.
Oh,
And
Jesus.
the man who has it doesn't have it.
Because you still have it.
Yeah.
And have had it for a week now.
Yeah.
Nice. Good times. Have you done anything else? Played anything out of the ordinary?
Race the Sun.
I love Race to Sun.
I really like it as well.
We might have a bit of a talk about that later on because we've all played it a bit.
Why can't I talk about it now?
Well, go on,
This
so.
isn't a podcast.
Go on. Oh, yeah, no, this
We're
isn't.
only
We're just
chatting.
talking, yeah.
What are you on
We
about?
should probably put their mics away. I will do that later.
Yeah, it's grand.
Too
Yeah.
lazy to get up.
Yeah, no. Screw that. Yeah, Race to Sun is cool.
It's frustrating as fuck.
Yeah, definitely.
It's very, very, very one more go-ish.
Yeah.
I said last night that I'm going to just have one more run, then I'll get off and join ye on Destiny.
No, you didn't.
About 20 minutes later, I was still on Race the Sun. It's really good though.
Yeah,
Speaking
those
of Destiny, you were trying to play a new character.
No one would join me.
I was busy. I was busy playing Race the Sun.
I was doing one mission on Venus. Just kept dying, so I give up.
I will jump on with you one of the days because stuff has changed in my life recently, and it's nice to have no, what you call it, like no pressure playing online because we
Yes.
did raids and stuff recently. Not that there was pressure to them, but they're a bit more intense than the story missions you'd be doing.
Yeah.
Anything else strange or exciting this weekend? This week?
No, man.
Not weekend. No, man.
No, man.
No, man. Bran, anything happened to you since we recorded a podcast last week? I know we recorded one earlier today, but
Oh, yeah, well. Since we're talking anyway, I got a job.
Branimir, you got a job.
Yeah.
Where are you working?
If I'm just a disclaimer, if I don't sound excited, I'm absolutely wrecked. But it's fun. I'm working in a retail games DVD store. So yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Any
What
other
DVDs?
any other crack with you?
No,
Not
but-
really, no.
It's just
Sleep.
all work and sleeping.
Yeah.
Yeah, I won't lie to you, Bran. I've had a pretty similar week. Do you know why? Because I work with you. I got a job with you. It's crazy. We all have jobs now. We're
Yeah.
finally all back in jobs. I
Yeah,
probably
well,
should have talked about that in the podcast.
Yeah.
And if I could, no, that was a grand podcast done and dusted.
Yeah.
no.
Um,
Yeah, one out now.
We don't get. Well, you're not the other one, no?
Yeah, he is.
Yeah,
we
I'm
wear
the other one.
we wear
You're a
different
family now.
uniforms.
Oh my God, Danny.
You're-
Is he gonna get jealous?
No.
No, but I just have my family, but my family doesn't play games with me. Apart from Jonathan.
Oh,
John's cool.
John's cool. I like John.
Well, we all still play together.
Yeah.
We'll be grand. Don't worry, Con. Don't worry, Con. Yeah, other than that, though, I've been playing. Oh my God. I've been playing. I had a quick go of Ether 1, but I haven't played enough of it to talk properly on it because I still don't know what's going on in the game. But
Same. It's a weird game.
I still have to download that. It might be downloaded already. I
it's
think.
definitely worth a download.
Yeah.
It's just like a first-person puzzle type thing, kind of exploration puzzle game. But I do, from what I've played, it looks like it's going to be pretty interesting. But yeah, no. Other than that, now, has anyone? We haven't even been to the cinema since we last recorded, have we?
No.
No, but
But
this is on
But
Thursday. We're not going to go Thursday.
we might have to.
We might,
Not that we all have jobs.
yeah, we might actually.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, this Thursday?
Well, I was already chatting with my brother. No, well, not this Thursday.
Oh yeah.
But I was already
definitely
chatting with my brother about, well, again, for the sake of nobody in the room, because it's just the three of us having a normal chat among friends. Mad Max is out on Thursday.
Yes.
I was chatting to the brother about it. just saying that probably going to go Wednesday. And that was the first time that I was like, oh yeah, no, we're going to go cinema Wednesday. And then I was like, I don't know actually, because I might not have a job. I could be working.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's a weird thing. It's really cool and kind of annoying getting back into employment after so long, because I'm still in the mindset of like, oh sure, yeah, that day I'll yeah, cool, I'm up for it. And then 2 minutes later, it's like, no, I'll have to check the roster because I don't know if I'm working. But now it's also a case, even walking into town today, just walking by shops, looking at windows, I was kind of like, week or two, and I've expendable cash now from working. I can buy stuff.
Just after thinking, one of our beloved listeners might have just X'd the video by now.
Yeah, I think so. I think
just
so.
thinking about it.
What video? We're not recording anything right now, remember?
Sorry. Never mind.
This is just chat among
Oh, he
three of
loved
us.
the podcast, actually.
Yeah, no, it
That
was
class.
Yeah. That's been our most laser focused podcast I think we've ever done.
Yeah, just done and dusted.
You talked as much on our brand as you have done previously as well, isn't it?
Uploaded. It's up there now.
Nice.
Uploaded.
Nice.
It's uploaded.
Cool.
It's up and ready.
It's finished processing. It's done. It's everything.
20 views already. Wow.
Right.
But is anyone? Nothing really has happened too much though since we last talked.
No.
No one's happening ever.
See, we're at that stage. Do you remember last summer when we were trying to do the we were doing the podcast as well, but it was
Around E3 and shit.
yeah, like we're just before all the big announcements. Like they're all coming in the next couple of weeks because, like you said, E3 is happening.
That's why there's a lull.
Yeah, but and then there's like nothing new out either.
No.
Like we recorded on the 11th. There's nothing out for another 8 days, so it's another week. We'll have recorded another podcast before The Witcher's out.
Yeah.
We may do a video on The Witcher maybe.
Definitely.
Oh yeah, definitely. But going by like, there's a bit of a news about The Witcher here. Seemingly it was sold in Arab Emirates early.
Nice. Well, for some.
Yeah, they're banning streamers. So
I don't know.
Funky. Yeah, and even like Twitch have officially tweeted out saying that it's not allowed for broadcast. That anyone doing it, they're susceptible to the DMCA guidelines because the game's not really released. They can't really be streaming it.
Banhammer.
it's not the people that bought it. Like if there's this, like if I went into a shop tomorrow and they're like, "Yeah, we're selling The Witcher 3," I'm not gonna not buy it. Like it's their
It's a
fault
weird
for
one.
selling it. Yeah.
But then I don't know. You'd have to wonder. Then is I guess that it was put on. Well, if it was sold out, I don't know. It's a weird one.
But like, you'd be allowed to play it, wouldn't you? You just can't.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's not
upload
even.
footage.
Well, yeah, the issue isn't even so much the fact that people are playing it early; it's the fact that people are streaming it before it's officially released.
Yeah.
Because you know yourself, there's some people. I know a few people, and I've done it myself. With games that I'm not too sure on, I sometimes end up watching people
Yeah.
stream it, and that's enough for me. And there could be people who are watching a stream of it, and then it's like, yeah, it looks cool, but now I definitely know it's not for me. Like it could have a negative effect on sales, you know.
Mm.
But
I didn't
It's
watch
gonna
any
be so
streams.
good.
I didn't catch any streams. On
it's only after happening.
yeah.
Did
Did they even say what platform?
probably PC.
Yeah. Nah.
Yeah, no, nothing.
Apparently,
platform.
CD Projekt Red have been removing videos from YouTube and everything as well, and
Fair
are
enough.
imploring people not to share stuff until the game is officially available to anyone.
Well, there'll
Or-
be a day one patch
so
and
everyone
stuff to
can.
fix little tiny bits.
I'd say it's not even that. I'd say it's more like what's to stop if we had it now? Like your normal go-to content producers, like some of the bigger YouTubers and then all the game websites and stuff, like they put out videos like spoiler-free stuff and that, you know what I mean? Whereas what's to stop us if we had a copy of it streaming all the big happenings from the game, do you know what I mean?
Exactly.
Without
yeah.
people, there's no kind of warning. I don't know, like they just don't want people sharing, and easier don't look because you'll just spoil it for yourself.
Yeah, well, apparently, actually, I just remember this. You know, Conan, he does his unbiased gamer thing, or
Yeah.
clueless gamer.
Yeah.
They were showing off The Witcher 3, playing with Xbox One controller, And then the Witcher 3 guys came out actually saying, actually, that was PC. We don't really know why they said it was Xbox.
Oh, did they say it was Xbox?
Yeah, he showed it, like Conan showed up at Xbox One kind of box saying it's coming out May 19th, whatever. Then CD Projekt Red saying we don't even know why they showed it off, saying it's Xbox when it's PC.
Oh, no, that makes sense actually, because I saw someone reporting on the story and they kind of had, in brackets afterwards, we all knew it was PC anyway or something. And I was like, that's weird. I don't know what that was about.
That's because Microsoft
They made
released
a
the trailer.
boo-boo already, yeah.
Yeah, they released the trailer. Not explaining that it wasn't.
At the end,
Xbox.
they had to put a disclaimer.
Yeah.
They had to kind of re-upload the video, put a disclaimer. But then they got caught out once, and then on national TV in America, and like everybody watches that Conan show. He's funny, like.
Yeah.
And then they do it again. It's kind of like, are you serious?
Oh yeah, I remember that was actually PC. Like.
Yeah, no, it was
Yeah.
actually
I guess what
PC.
you're
Yeah.
saying now.
Yeah, no, they were playing PC with an Xbox controller, obviously,
Yeah.
like controller for Windows or whatever. But then, what was it? He held up an Xbox One
I watched it. Yeah.
box and was kind of
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
in store now, kind of implying that what we had just seen was
on
Xbox One.
Like he didn't say now we're playing an Xbox One, but like you said, he's definitely implying that this is Xbox One visuals.
Yeah,
So
as you
it's
do,
just
like
weird.
seems to be all the rage right now.
Definitely. The worst one was Sony with Killzone 2. That was terrible.
No, because they didn't play it off as this is actual gameplay of the game running on our machine.
Target render.
Yeah, no, but like they were playing the PC one, saying like, kind of implying like, yeah, this is what, if you have an Xbox One sitting in your house, this is what you'll be playing. Not realizing that Xbox One version isn't 1080p and isn't 60 frames a second.
Yeah.
60 frames a second?
60 PC's 1080 60. Well, it can go 4K 60 if you have the hardware.
Or 1080 a bajillion.
That
doesn't
well, you can get a 144 hertz monitor, but anyway, it doesn't matter. Fallout.
Yes.
Yeah, bit of Fallout news today.
I can't wait.
Now, the only thing is though, it's still
Up in the air.
alleged rumours right now, but the talk is alright that Guillermo del Toro's production company has been hired by Bethesda to do a cinematic trailer for the game, which would be badass.
That would be badass. He's
You know
given up
Even
Silent Hills to do this.
Oh, well, it's only a trailer though.
I know.
It's it's only the cinematic trailer.
That was a
So
joke. That was a joke. Jeez.
reports came out that at E3 we're going to get a full reveal, and like behind closed doors they're going to get a 20 to 30 minute video, like the presses.
because that's kind of what happened with Battlefront that time as well.
Oh
At the Star Wars celebration, they had the little panel talking about it, but then there was gameplay,
Shown.
20 minutes of PS4 pre-alpha gameplay shown backstage and stuff. So hopefully that's what happens.
If they show none of the game, I don't care, as long as they say coming out October, whatever.
2017.
Again, even that though, something. I was only saying it to Brand this morning. I was on Facebook and a story was reported about No Man's Sky. And again, it was just, I don't care anymore. All I want is a release date.
I saw that.
A release date. I don't even care if it's, like, I don't want them to rush the game to get it out. I just, like, if they turn around tomorrow and say it's going to be out August 2016, I'd be like, thank God, at least now we have an idea when it's coming out.
Yeah.
But it's nothing. And they keep posting stories that I don't care about. Unless the story is going to have a release date.
Yeah.
I don't want to know. I don't want to know. That game I still can't wrap my head around anyway. So reading stories about it isn't doing me any favors. I just want a release date.
I'd say you're definitely not alone anyway, because like, just
I don't give a shit. I'm not buying anymore.
Jesus
Remember-
Christ.
Do you remember our very first episode we ever recorded the podcast? The first proper one, Testing the Waters. You were all about No Man's Sky back then.
Okay, great,
Oh, what?
great. We're
And just have to look.
quick update live. We're coming to you live. No Man's Sky PS4 release date definitely not coming out this year.
According.
Right, no,
Yeah.
right.
According
Just
to.
2 seconds, not to kind of talk anybody down, but yeah, that's according to gaming journalist,
Don't know who they are.
according to a website called Crossmap. I've never heard of Crossmap,
Me
and
neither.
there's So many gaming journalists.
Yeah, there's so many
So,
gaming sites. I recently.
no, that's sad now. Right, for those, we're looking at the story as it's happening right now, and that the random gaming journalist is actually Danny O'Dwyer, who's pretty pally with the company. What's his name? Sean, top guy at.
Oh, but it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
No, I'm reading this. Right.
Read it loud, because
Recently, GameSpot journalist Danny O'Dwyer said that No Man's Sky won't hit the shelves this coming 2016.
Oh, what?
So that's next year.
Yeah, no, keep going.
User named Odoes asked Danny if the information from an insider, or was it just a speculation?
But it's
Based
pretty obvious. It's a
on-
long way from being finished. Like,
Yeah.
but that's this coming 2016. Does that mean definitely not this year then and coming out next year?
No, it says won't hit the shelves this coming 2016.
Oh my god!
I don't
it
care
won't-
anymore.
Yeah, no, I don't
won't
care.
hit.
I don't care. After reading
Then up
this,
the top it says it won't hit on or be released until 2016. I don't know.
it doesn't matter. Fuck, I don't
It
care.
doesn't exist.
Yeah.
It's April Fools.
Vapor,
No Man's Sky is
vaporware.
nothing.
That wasn't even English. I don't care. I just lost all hope for that game.
Yeah,
Not
no.
hope. I just deflated me.
Yeah, a minute ago I was just like, all I want to release it. Now I don't even care anymore.
Yeah.
Now I actually don't care anymore. I still want to release it, but I don't care anymore.
That's I don't want to do this anymore.
I'm not gonna lie, that seems to have slightly taken the wind out of our sails.
Yeah.
Hopefully, if he has commented like that, that either someone from the studio or just they put out a kind of a clear up message. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like we're still on track for 2015, but maybe not to, just some sort of.
Yeah, it's worrying that nobody's said, hold on a minute, actually, we're still, like you said, we're still on track.
Again, though, feck it, there could be an announcement at E3, that's not far away. The game was at Sony press conferences before. I'm sure it'll be hopefully some sort of update again at this year, maybe.
Yeah.
The annoying thing though is we've said it before. I think your man is a bit of an obsession or OCD freak, because you know the way we talked about before, built the drones basically into the game to have a look at each planet
Yeah.
to make sure it didn't turn out like the animals were mental looking
Yeah.
and the worlds weren't just mental.
Yeah.
I want
That
mental
takes
things.
away, yeah, that takes away from. That's what the engine was designed for, to make stuff.
Yeah,
And
but
he's
then
toning it down.
I'd say they want, because it's all random, but you don't want like heads where arms are and stuff like that.
I do. They're aliens. We're not meant to understand how they work.
Yeah,
They're meant to be crazy, outlandish lands that we know nothing about, and that's why we go
But it's-
exploring them.
he said it's really not procedural though, is it?
It is to a degree.
Like those planets. If you go to a planet, that's the same planet for everyone.
Or is it not? Is it not? That's just the way it is for you, unless somebody
No.
joins your game. Oh,
No,
No. Yeah, no. It's a set universe. Like I could discover a planet, and then you could visit it a week later, and
like,
it's
the
the
planet
exact
isn't
same thing.
generated until someone gets there. But
okay.
once that planet is made, that's it. That's it there, kind of thing.
Yeah,
So
but
I
there's
don't
so many
know.
planets that. Yeah.
You need a degree to know what's going on in that game.
Yeah.
It's stupid.
Oh well. I
Have
don't
we-
care. Like I said, fuck it.
Have we any other gamey stuff we want to talk about?
Not really. What's out? Farming Sim is out next week.
Farming
And
Sim.
Witcher.
Witcher and House of Wolves expansion for Destiny.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
So there will be a lot of stuff to talk about.
Maybe not next week's episode, but the week after.
Yeah. Well, in fairness, the week after will be a better one because we'll have had time to have a look at
Dissect.
everything. Yeah. Because like The Witcher feels like even if we played it for 10 hours, you're still only scratching the surface according to what they're saying about it.
Yeah.
Destiny, we'll probably get, look, if there's enough of us on and doing stuff, we'll probably get through the story missions handy enough. especially one character. No, like we'll get them cleared. We'll have something to talk about properly. But anyone else any gamey things, or shall we move this?
Move it on.
Move along.
Move along.
And we'll move along to Movie Land. Mad Max. The earlier reviews are starting to come out now, and it's apparently amazing.
I'm super excited.
Can't wait.
Yeah, no, I'm really looking forward to. There's a lot of movies. There's movies coming out soon as well that I missed in the cinema that I'm really happy and that, like, I'm definitely getting. Has anyone seen Kingsman? Secret Service.
Nope.
No.
Looks badass. I actually can't wait for that. I don't know how. We talked about going to
It's
see
on
that
my
in cinema,
TV box, yeah.
but we never
I think I was in hospital, to be honest.
got around. Oh, it could have been. It was earlier in the year.
Yeah.
There's
another one, Chappie.
Chappie.
Oh, yeah.
That'll be out in a few months, though.
Yeah, no, that's
We've missed
a little
few
while
already.
away. But then there's other like big movies that came out that I just totally missed over as well, like The Gambler, American Sniper.
Gambler's awesome.
I really want to see that. Oh, what's it called? Ex Machina. Is that the one?
Oh, the one with the AI thing.
Yeah, that's meant to
Yeah.
be brilliant, and that's out soon enough as well, like the next couple of weeks.
It's a film 4 movie, isn't it?
I think there's something to do with it. I don't get that. It's the same with. Remember, Rockstar started doing movie production there for a little while as well.
Did they?
Yeah, there was one of them football hooligan movies back in the day, and Rockstar had something to do with it. I forget what it had to do with it, but it had something to do with it. But Mad Max. I'm so excited for the new Mad Max that I'm really tempted to. Like, one of the shops in town has the original Mad Max trilogy on Blu-ray for 15 quid. And I'm
that's
really,
really good.
really tempted to go and pick them up.
Thanks for. I'm buying that. Thanks
Just-
for letting me know.
Just to catch up.
Yeah. Well, do you really need to?
No, but I want to. Like, I haven't watched the original Mad Maxes in years. So I wouldn't mind watching them. Just to kind of have, I don't know, just been that kind of mindset for it, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
To understand what's going. Well, not what's going on.
Well, that's the thing,
but
like, I don't
the
know.
world kind of thing.
Yeah, like just to get back into the frame of mind for Mad Max. Because I've always liked the Mad Max movie. Do you want to know what's crazy? The original Mad Max movie came out in 1979.
Jesus.
And it was one of the first big kind of Australian movies to make a mark internationally. But the original Mad Max, even though it starred Mel Gibson, at the time nobody knew who he was though, they dubbed it for American audiences.
Oh yeah.
Even though they're all speaking English, because they were speaking English with an Australian accent that the studio figured the American market wouldn't be too used to, they decided to dub over the movie.
What?
Yeah, so an English movie or an Australian movie where they all speak English got dubbed over by American actors just because they thought it would be a bit confusing for the audiences at the time.
That's
Yeah,
Americans are weird.
Do you know what else is weird?
yeah, no, that's crazy.
Do you know what else is weird?
What else is
The
weird?
first
Brad?
Mad Max, because it was so low budget, and obviously they had just like Mel Gibson used his own car and stuff. The car that they had, the black one, the Mad Max car, as they call it. He used to drive that
The
around
Interceptor.
the town where they were shooting in his slippers, and he used to kind of get drunk a little bit. So the residents, at first they were like, what the hell? But then they just so got used to him that it just became a normal thing. Just Mel Gibson driving around in this badass car in his slippers.
Nice.
Yeah.
Just talking about the accents or whatever. Like saying that I don't have a thick accent, but when I was in America, some people found it hard to know what I was saying. I was like, "What? Are you for real?"
Well, when I was in Australia, even as well, there was times where, because I was working in a game shop over there as well, and someone came in and they were asking about like a PlayStation 3 offer or something like that, and I was explaining it to them, and at the end of it, they said, "Sorry, now, I don't know what you're saying to me, but I could listen to you tell me all day long." And I was like,
Oh.
"Thank you. I'll go get one of the locals to talk to you so because I don't know how to sound any different." I wasn't allowed to answer the phones in the shop either.
What?
I talked too fast and I had too much of an accent that they didn't think people would understand me. Oh, I'm Mad Max.
You actually have a... No, you don't.
What?
Well,
You had a weird story, but I don't know if we should talk about it here.
No, I don't know either. I want to ask you about it, but if it's weird and I don't want to talk about it,
Your
then
barber.
Oh yeah, no, we won't talk about that.
Yeah.
Just I had a psychic barber who told me I'd get the job, and I did.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
To go
Oh
thank
yeah.
him.
Actually, that's kind of weird.
Yeah.
Should buy him a cup of coffee.
Yeah, should. Yeah. No, that's what I was on about. The weird part, like he said you would, and you did.
Well, yeah. When I get paid,
Yeah.
We're talking about Mad Max.
I'll treat
We
him
went from
to a
Mad Max
coffee.
to a barber. How does that work?
You always do that. That's
I'm
why
sorry.
we remember. Like anyone who's listened to the podcast for a while will know how Bran had an awful habit of steering the conversations to places that they had no right in being there. She's like, "Oh, that reminds me. You have a face. I saw a man in town yesterday," and then you're off on some weird tangent rant. I was like, "How did we get from that to here?" Remember, Brent?
That's just how I am. That's
Good
just
times.
how I
Good
am.
times.
It is. It is good times.
It's weird. I know we said we'll move on, but one thing that I'm really excited for as well, and not just because of the movie, because they don't seem to be very connected at all, but it's the Mad Max game.
Oh yeah, it looks so good.
Because no more than myself, like the brother is really interested in Mad Max, the new one, the Fury Road. And we were just chatting, and I had like Car and Driver in America. It's like on the magazine and website. They got an exclusive look at all the cars from the movie. So I was showing him, and we were just chatting about it and stuff. And then we ended up talking about the game and that, and just how it's not connected to the movie. But we were just talking about the fact that in the game you get to build your own version of the Interceptor. You get to build your magnum opus, and just can't wait for it. And then as I was describing to my brother the kind of gameplay mechanics of the game, I was getting myself really excited for it. Like traveling the wasteland looking for scrap to bring back to kind of fortify your base and to improve your car and all that kind of stuff, and having to struggle to survive and eating maggots from dead bodies and stuff. And then I was like, oh, I want this game now.
Yeah.
I've been looking forward to the game, but now I'm really excited for it.
So good.
They've ruled out multiplayer, haven't they? Or have they?
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's been
Waste.
no confirmation. Yeah, because it's such a pity.
Bethesda are shit. I'm saying you're shit for multiplayer games.
Sorry, Bethesda, we're still your friend. Warner Brothers, on the other hand, who are actually publishing the game, that they have a lot to
Who
answer
made
for.
it?
Avalanche.
Avalanche, yes. Avalanche are shit. That's what I was going to say.
What about Bethesda?
I don't care about Bethesda.
They need to up their game
Avalanche
engine.
is what I meant. Just cause.
Yeah, no,
Why-
they want.
Why the fuck?
But I think the most frustrating thing with Just Cause is the fact that they've said on launch it won't have multiplayer.
That's because it's going to be on PC. It's stupid.
I don't know, because there's a lot of things where I would have thought not happening, but Rockstar recently announced as well that there's going to be a version of the Rockstar Director mode brought to next-gen consoles, which I was very surprised by. The Rockstar Editor.
It's not multiplayer. Well, it has multiplayer, but
But that was previously a thing that would have been just PC exclusive.
it's just to get the people to buy the game.
Again. You bought 3
Again,
copies of
again.
that game.
You shut
Yeah.
up.
Who?
We bought 2, so we can't really say
Who's
anything.
who? You? Me?
You, Brendan. Shut up.
Sorry. I'm
I
just
bought
saying.
the game because I thought I was getting exclusives. I was like, Rockstar Editor, I'm buying that just because of that, and nobody else can play it. But now everybody else can.
At least you got your radio station.
Is it coming to consoles?
I don't
A version of it is, yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
So look for some, like 1 or 2
Epic
really
shit.
nicely edited videos, and then we'll realize how hard it is to use and not do it again. But then 1 or 2 we make are probably going to be feckin' amazing.
Yeah.
I know, if it's good and we can get our head around it, we could just do some cool stuff. We have to get back into that as well.
Mm.
If anyone would like to see us do videos on the heists, like just do maybe stage by stage, setup mission by setup mission or something, let us know. Now that myself and Brian have an income, we are planning on getting
Lots of
Elgatos,
things.
our own mics for home recording, because we're good now. We good, fam.
Actually, we're
We
sound.
set up to pump them videos out. Even though, Bran, you're pumping videos out at the minute.
I was.
You are pumping videos.
then-
Pumping more than I am.
Yeah, I've been really slacking. It's like Bran has taken over me and you, and we're doing a Bran
Yeah.
on it and doing nothing.
Yeah, but I have a lot of catching up to do, so that I felt obliged to just do it. But I've fallen back as well because, like, I came back home from work and I was like, right, I need to record. And then I looked at my PS4 and realized where I am in the game, and I'm like, this is going to take about 3 hours. Do I have 3 hours to lose and then go to sleep straight away? I sounded really drunk when I said go to sleep. What? I'm
But
so
you don't
tired.
you don't have to record in such massive chunks.
I want to.
I know you want to get it done, but
Yeah.
you don't have to.
Yeah.
But
But
I'm seriously gonna get my, what do you call it? What's the series? Kerbal.
Yeah,
I'm just
Kerbal.
gonna do it because I've been playing the game and it's so hard. Can't get a grips on it, so I'm just gonna. It's gonna be a shit video.
No, see,
You're gonna watch me just be shit.
I'm really looking forward to watching your Kerbal ones because I've been on the
Same.
headset with you as you've been trying to play the game.
It's just gonna be swear words.
I'm just
and
looking
gonna try
forward
not
to it. I'm just looking forward to it. It's going to be funny. But the cool thing with Kerbal is you'll fumble your way through it, working out accidentally bits and pieces, and then eventually you're going to be orbiting the moon and stuff.
But the worst of it, that night after spending 4 hours playing it, I finally was like, right, I'm gonna do this. I built ship, class. I orbited the Earth, or whatever it's called in the game. Then I was like, right, sound, I did that. Now I'm gonna fly to the moon. And I did that, and then I orbited the moon. I was like, class. And I only had like one rocket left, kind of to slow me down and stuff to land on the moon. Ended up going to land on the moon. I was like, this is going class. About to, instead of clicking on my feet, say, to put the feet down to land, I pressed the space bar and that ejected my last rocket. So I couldn't slow myself down and I crashed.
Oh, Jesus.
And then I was like, oh, did I save it? Did I save it? No, I didn't. It
Ah,
said revert back to
rage.
the thing. I was like, fuck.
Me and Benny watched. What is the game called? I keep wanting to call it Bastille, but it's not.
Besiege.
Siege.
Besieged?
I don't know why you're on about. You were talking about that earlier.
You know the game where you have to build. It's like a puzzle game. You have to build your catapult or whatever.
Watching videos, it looks like
Besieged.
yeah, it looks like
Yes.
Gary's mod with objectives. Do you remember when we were playing Gary's mod and we used to
sort
make cars? No, do you remember we used to make cars and stuff?
Yeah.
And we try to make shifts and then we try to fly them.
Yeah.
You're doing the same with this. You're trying to make a vehicle,
Saw that.
but you're making a vehicle to complete a very specific task.
I watched a permit of that.
It's
Ah,
all-
that's what I was
Yeah.
watching. Yeah, that's what we were watching as well. Yeah, no, if I can get, well, you can get set up.
yeah.
That and Kerbal are two games. They're only two games right now that I really would like to have a PC to be able to play them on.
We should play Unturned as well. It's like a 3D Minecraft
Zombie.
zombie
Ooh. Yeah,
survival.
that looks.
It's free to play.
Yeah, that looks weirdly interesting.
That looks cool as well. No, we will get set up very soon.
I reckon if I get a plug for that computer you gave me,
Yes.
like that's still a pretty decent machine.
Oh, yeah,
that will
that'll
run
play. That
a fair bit of
ran-
stuff.
That was a few years ago, but that ran Call of Duty World at War on nearly high settings.
Yeah, that'll be enough to run a few little bits and pieces I
Ran-
want.
It's
What?
more than what he has now.
And that's grand. No, the first thing came in my head. I just started counting how many years old hardware is.
Shh. Has
no,
a
you-
GTX 290. Two of them. It has like a gig of RAM each.
Are they an SLI?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Super hardcore.
We can call that vintage at this stage.
You should.
You can shut the fuck
You
up.
shut up.
Right,
Sorry.
I felt glad that he was after giving me a free computer, and now you're after making me think he's just moved his rubbish from his house to my house. Fuck you, Bran.
We're working men now. Can we just build one?
We're
said
working men, not millionaires.
You once upon a time said, "Ben, you can have my piece."
Yeah, he was going to give me his
and
computer.
you know what? I will. I'm going to build a new one, and I will give
you're
you
not.
mine.
I'm going to build my own one, better than yours.
Deal.
Mine's going to have lights and everything on it.
That's a challenge.
Yeah, I'm going to build a better
Alright.
one than you.
That's
Yeah,
a challenge.
I'm not shaking your hand.
Fuck you.
I don't need to shake your hand.
You won't build
It's
a
like
better
taking-
computer. Without his help. You can't use his help.
That's grand.
All right, so you have to
I'm
do it
not-
all by yourself.
Yeah.
So you have to buy all the components and put it all in yourself.
Is that what by yourself means, Bran?
Yeah, that's grand.
Yeah,
No problem.
Cool. Right,
Connor,
it's on.
you can't take his help. Seriously, this is a challenge now.
Cool
We're
thing is, as well,
fucking doing
Con,
this.
I have more hours than him this week in work, so that gives me a leg up on.
Money.
I'm going to get them. What are 2 Titans? They're expensive, aren't they?
Grand each.
Yeah, 2 of them.
So that's $2,000 already.
Yeah, I'm gonna get a really pretty mammy board. Gonna get loads of Uzbas triz. It's gonna be really cool. I'm gonna have nice stuff.
Oh my God, Grant. If
Gonna
you
have-
actually get 2 Titans, I
gonna
will
have-
build the rest of your computer for you.
Gonna get some
Make sure the Titan X, by the way, they've 8 gigs RAM each.
some TDI.
You don't need
Stuff.
that shit.
No, not 8, 12.
Yeah.
12.
I don't even know what you're talking. You might as well be speaking fucking French to me. Before we started doing this, Con was practicing his pig English, pig Latin, pig English,
Pig Latin.
pig Latin,
Pig
and
English.
it was the same as what you were saying to me now, Bran. I understood as much as what you're saying as I did, Bran. Bran, you are
understand,
Bran.
like a graphics card has.
No, I don't pay attention.
Okay.
I don't care.
Do you want me to?
No, I'm just going to Google how to build computer goodly, and I'll still build a better one than you.
No, we will help you build a nice one.
Don't need your help. We just bet down.
All right, Grant. No
And
problem.
with that, we will bid you adieu. I don't know who I'm saying that to,
You
because
always say that, do you?
no,
Oh.
You never say that.
I don't think I've ever said it.
No, you never said that. Bid you a Jew.
Adieu, adieu to you and you, but not Hitler, because he has proven he cannot be trusted with Jews.
Definitely.
But I think we've rambled for long enough here today, boys.
Yeah.
Connor, if this was the actual podcast, what would you say to the audience at this stage?
I would say
Thanks for listening.
thanks for listening.
I'll ask you in a minute, Brian.
Oh. Am I allowed to take that one?
Yeah.
Yeah, but now
Thanks for listening.
Bran, you can't say what he just said.
Okay. Can I only say one word?
You can say whatever you want.
Okay. Like, subscribe, and share the video with your friends.
Like,
Can I
subscribe, share
say
the
one
video
word?
with your friends.
Can I say one?
Well done, 8 words.
Can I say more than one word? I said.
No, you didn't. You said, can I say one word?
No, can I say more than one word?
I wish,
I'm
I really
pretty
wish,
sure.
I really wish this was the podcast and we could
Yeah.
rewind and check.
Or I probably said, can I only say one word?
You did, that's what you did say.
Yeah. And that was a question, and you said you can say what you like. That's what.
Oh my
yeah.
God.
Thanks for. I was going to say watching. What the hell? Thanks for listening to the podcast. Take it away.
Listen, far too literal. Poor old Brian. If I could say anything to listeners now, it would be cuckoo choo, I am the walrus. Goodbye, good luck, I love you. And goodbye. Stop looking at me, Brian.